wow. Well, this has been a journey. This has been a journey for us, like a journey through from legal troubles to mental health issues, to my own struggles, to your struggles, you sharing your struggles with me. I appreciate you, and thank you for that. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. My people from recovery to legal trials, hope and unity is what we're speaking about. It's a long way to the promised land. All my people understand that this land is our land. One nation under God, and ain't a thing changed. This ain't that, and ain't this, not the same thing. I'm about to bust a move, this a new groove, kinda like a mission, not the Blues Brothers. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? I am Sam, and this is Late Night Mayhem. I have no effing clue if this is gonna work. I really don't. Like I had it working, and then I had to like change all these settings so like people couldn't just like all start talking all at once. Can I get a 5x5? I hate saying that too. Let me just change that for a second. I look good. Everything looks good. Not me look good, but I mean, like, setup looks okay. Thank you, Shell. So, man, in theory, this is all like badass, working smooth. You know, we're like killing it. Conversation, bada bing, bang, boom, and I don't know. It's all about the mixer. Mixer looks good. But like I tried to join in myself, and it's a lot of drama if you don't have Zoom. And I thought Zoom, you could have a phone number to your Zoom meeting, and so I signed up for the Pro. Thanks to Auntie Monkey Pants, thank you so much. I was able to do that from her donation earlier in the week, and so I signed into Pro, and I can't find anywhere for you guys to actually call in with the phone number. So, and I am going to get to the chat here in a second and kind of do a meet and greet, just to mingle a little bit. I can't wait till this weekend, because this weekend I get to answer emails, schedule shows, and do the damn thing, right? Like all the stuff that like I'm trying to figure out, like scheduling, you know, with my new job, and then doing this at night, and being able to do all the things that I would do during the day. Look, I struggled. You guys know I super duper struggled with all of that when I had all day to do it. But I think having this job has like released some endorphins and that vitamin D. I think it's all, it's releasing, like, you know, all the good things. Whenever my buddy, and I'll get back to what I was talking about. Whenever my buddy Jabo sends me a link and says we should try and buy this together, I know it's going to be something my wife is going to be like, no, hell no. So we should like take a look together. It's this thing. It's a link, so I'm going to press it. Let's see what it is. You're going to see it before me. I can't tell what it is. Holy shit. It's a 5 beds, 4 bath house. This fool's crazy. I think he thinks because I'm a YouTuber that like I have like tons of money or something. So I don't know. It's after the bars, not like retired from Wall Street. That's not the name of our channel. It's like after prison. Like, dude, I'm broke, dude. But working my ass off to not be. Anyways, he's so funny. What should we say to this fool? What should we say to this guy? Let's do a you guys all tell me what you think. So he sends me that link. He says we should try and buy this together, bro. And he's got pretty good credit. Like, well, it was good, but he's been buying like crazies, cars and stuff. And he makes way less money than I do. And he's got 3 kids and a 1 on the way. I don't know how this fool does it. But anyways, we should think of something funny to say that to him. We'll get back to that anyway. So anyway, so I feel like it's releasing endorphins and vitamin D. So I am able to like work better, smarter. That's what I'm looking for. I'm able to work a little smarter, and yeah, and it's working out. It's working out. And I feel like everyone that's here, that's left, all 2,400 of you, that, you guys understand. So anyway, how you doing? How you doing? We're gonna try this. I don't see anyone even trying to come on with the thing. When you do, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. And then when I get about 4 or 5 people in the waiting room, and then I'm going to talk about Elon and Donald Trump for a second. And I know you guys can't wait to hear what I have to say about that. Just kidding. But I do want to say something about it. And just know, yes, please, Jen, would you please? That would be amazing. Because when I did it, it was oh, I wonder if I'm gonna have 2 audio sources going. No, I have it all going to. Never mind. I was tripping for a second. Oh yeah, that might not work if I'm gonna have the audio. No, because it worked with the phone. If it works with the phone, it should work now. Like I was just thinking, I have that Microforce, Space Force, that microphone source and this microphone source. No, but they're all going to the same mixer, so it should be okay, I think. But you guys have probably heard shows that they just get like crazy. Okay, wrong lever. Hi guys, welcome to the After Bar Show. Okay, that's a little better. Now I'm stuck with ads. I can't skip. What the hell? What? Come on. Hold on. Dude, I have changed nothing. I do not want ad. Here, I'm going to just go turn it off. Thank you, Danette, though, for telling me. And look, my browser's not even signed in. Hold on, kids. Nothing to see here. Just the next Microsoft systems engineer trying to tech. So you can do YouTube studio. Oh, Hockey Town John is on with Susie. That's dope. I always wanted to talk to that dude. We should call in there. That's impossible. I have no ads. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, I wasn't saying you were lying. I was just like, maybe you're on like a different profile on your end, but no, it is. Okay, you should be good now. Thank you, Danette, for telling me that. That bugs the shit out of me. I need to put a big note on here to check for monetization before I go live. So anyway, good, Danette. How have you been? Take two. Yeah, take two. Clyde is watching. Oh, badass. What's up, Clyde? That's my dude in Texas. I did cut my hair today, but I'm not showing anybody. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna you're in. Oh yeah, there you are, and you were automatically in the waiting room. Well, let's just test drive your audio. And I'm gonna admit you, and then you can't unmute. So I'm going to ask you to unmute. Are you talking? Oh, there you are.
There he is.
That's so cool. Can they hear it on that end? No, you can't.
They can't hear me.
No, I don't think they can because I don't see the levels going on. I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna take out that. I'm just gonna try adding. Okay, will you talk again, Jen?
Yes, I will talk again. What would you like me to say, Sam?
That was perfect. But it's not going through. It's not going through. Let me just see what I need to do. Thank you so much for helping me dial this in.
No worries. No, I wasn't even going to stick around, but now I'm glad I did.
Yeah. You weren't going to stick around.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to go over to Susie's or somewhere?
No. I don't know what I was going to do. I was watching The Godfather.
Like the original one?
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free.
Oh, badass. The whole movie?
I know. You got all three on there.
With no ads?
With no ads. I mean, if you have premium, no ads.
Yeah. Oh, they can hear you. They can hear you just barely because it's probably through my microphone.
Well, then I guess you better turn me up.
Yeah, I don't. I wonder if it asked for some kind of permission and I said no. Hey, honey. Oh, man, this is a bummer.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi, Aisley.
Hi.
She said hi. Can you hear her?
Oh, she can't hear me.
She heard you.
Can?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we can hear you on my speakers, but
Okay.
I'm not getting a level through the mixer for some reason.
Really strange.
Because it worked. It did work when I did do it before.
Who gave that person your email address already?
Who?
This substance abuse disorder person keeps asking for your email. I could swear I
Yeah.
gave it to them already.
Yeah. Maybe they think
Oh, probably because you
Figure it out, Aisley. You're the genius. Come on.
I think it's probably because he changed it.
I'm gonna back out and then go back in to the mixer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. Everyone's probably just like, what the hell is going on here?
Mhm.
No, it's nothing. Oh, I wonder if it's this. No. Can you say something, Jen?
He has something.
Thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna check one more thing.
Aisley's face is not optimistic.
Man, that's so nuts. Oh wait, oh no, let me check this. I bet you it is this. Where's the audio settings? Speakers, that wavelength stream. Select the speaker. Oh, here it is. I bet you this is it. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Wavelength. There we go.
I just popped in.
There we go. Now they can hear you, but I can't. Hold on, but now I can't hear you, but I'm gonna fix that right now. Hold on, honey bunny, just 1 second, okay? Jen.
Yeah.
Nope.
No? Now you can't hear me?
That makes no sense. Why I can't? Vizio out. Stream mix. Vizio. Check.
That echoes.
Jen.
That
Oh, does she hang up?
See?
Oh no, she's muted. Oh, okay.
It echoes.
I hear you now.
Echo.
What's that?
Echo.
I think.
Ooh, you got 5 gifted memberships, bro.
Hey, thank you, Caddy, Connie, and Loudmouth Linda.
That's
Um,
you at school.
Yes, honey.
Isn't tomorrow the last day of kindergarten?
Yeah, hold on. I got to do this show, okay, honey?
I don't think tomorrow.
It's not the last day. You got like 8 days left. Hey Jen. Real quick, do you want to do the trouble teen on Monday?
On Monday? Sure.
Okay, perfect. I'm thinking like 7 o'clock.
Okay. 7 your time, so 9 my time.
Yeah. So let's have another conversation on Sunday,
Okay.
and then we'll get it dialed in.
Woot.
All right. I think everyone can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you loud.
I can talk louder. I can talk a lot louder.
Let me go ahead and speak again.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Everyone says not muffled, no echo. Okay, perfect. And they can hear you. Everyone says that's better.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate it. Unless you want to
Okay.
say something, you want to talk about anything?
I don't know. You said you wanted to talk about the Elon Donald breakup.
Yeah, like so I seen something last night when I went to bed, and then I went to work today, and I was thinking, I was like, did I see that or am I tripping? And then when I got home, I seen, I watch Jesse on Fire, and it said, Elon goes nuclear on Donald Trump. And I'm like, no, this has got to be clickbait. But then
dramatic.
Yeah, right. But then I seen Donald Trump get asked a question, and he's like, yeah, we'll probably never be friends again. He knew everything that was in that bill, and that was all he said.
I realized what the problem is, by the way. Not you, it's me.
What's that?
I realized what the problem. Hang on.
I can barely hear you.
Better now?
Everyone else says they can hear you really good.
Can you hear me? Because I just actually plugged my microphone in. I didn't know it was unplugged.
Oh, you should go
It was
in.
me. It was me the whole time. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean we could hear you before.
I'm a professional.
A professional? Oh wait, here
I'm
this
a
might
professional.
that might help. Turning up the monitor mix. Oh, the stream mix. Yeah, that might help. Okay.
Loud and clear. Right on. You
Okay,
know?
dude, badass. Man,
All
you
right, so I think Elon Musk has a little buyer's remorse. What do you think?
yes. Yes, I think he's got a little buyer's remorse. And I think but here's the thing. I think but you know, they're both huge egos, right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, so I think I think Elon's probably like pushing this pushing this relationship with Donald, like, you know, you wouldn't have got elected if it wasn't for me. He's probably like saying little, you know, underhanded digs all the time. And Donald's not dumb, right? And so Donald's like,
no.
he's probably like finally just like, what, bitch? I'll do whatever I want. You know, I'm Donald Trump. And I would, you know, I do think there's a little bit of truth to that.
Oh yeah. I mean, they've said things literally where you can watch them saying things about each other the last 2 days. It's what we like to call a good old fashioned pissing contest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's a bummer. It's a bummer in a way.
It is.
It's entertaining.
I know, but that's not what we need from our government.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we have TV and, you know, people like us for.
Yeah. And yep, and people writing fiction and
Yeah. Telling stories, making movies, writing books, you know.
Yeah.
That's where we get our entertainment. We shouldn't get our entertainment from the government. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I do think I also do think it's another huge distraction, like an on purpose distraction.
I was just going to say that. So do you, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see if something tries to get slid under, you know, like the rug.
Always good for anxiety, waiting and seeing what happens with our government.
Yeah. But, you know, CNN will, if something happens or tries to slide under the rug, CNN will, you know, amplify it.
True.
If it's, you know, but not
Does
that
this
I would
mean
see
I have
it.
to start watching the news again?
No, it doesn't. You can just watch
Okay,
after the
good.
bars.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to watch the news, yo.
You're like, wait, you have a job now. You're going to miss everything.
Yeah, man. You didn't even warn me you were getting a job, and then you're like, man, I'm blown out from working construction, and I'm like, wait, what?
My buddy literally, like I was finishing his sleeve. I was tattooing his sleeve, and he goes, man, you can really see like this big scar from when I shave my beard, or my scruff. Anyways, I was tattooing him, and he's like, man, this guy at my work, he's such an asshole. And I was like, well, you want me to come beat him up? You know, and it's one of his employees. I was kidding about beating him up, but it's like my buddy's like kind of a smaller dude. Like he's like just like a little dude, has no small man's complex at all. And just a really nice guy, has a little home remodeling business. And he hired this dude, you know, that just came up to him at a gas station, like, hey, you looking for extra help? You know, because he's seen his, you know, his truck, you know, with like his, you know, company on the side. And he's like, well, you know how to do siding? He's like, I've been doing it for 40 years, you know. And I guess this whole time the guy's been kind of bullying him a little bit. And but my buddy's, he's not a punk, you know what I mean? He'll stand up for himself, but he's also a nice guy. And, you know, just can't really like fire him. So I was like, well, dude, I'll come to work. I'll make it so uncomfortable. He'll just quit. So the first day I worked, and because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, or, you know, if my back could handle it. So the first day I worked, he doesn't show up. He calls in, right? So the next day I work it, and then my buddy's like, hey, can you work Saturday? I mean, you did pretty good. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then Monday it was raining, So him and I went and did an indoor job and and then he told old dude, like, yeah, you're not working today. It's raining. But he's seen me. And then the next day he quit. So we didn't even get a chance to like, fire him or make him feel uncomfortable or anything. But in
Where's
turn,
the fun in that?
yeah, right. But in turn, like I was like, hey, I kind of like this. Now I have a big belt and hammers and speed squares and
Oh, you're all tooled up, man.
yeah, I'm all tooled up. Yeah, he really hooked me up. But I love construction. I did it, in the 90s, here and there. I did it for Paramount a little bit, on-set construction.
Mm-hmm.
So
On-set construction is a little bit different than this.
oh, way different. Way different. Yeah.
But much
And,
easier.
And you all the free food from craft services you want.
Oh, craft services.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to always tell people, I used to live with a bunch of people and everyone worked in the industry and we called our house the skid pad. It was like off Hollywood Boulevard in Las Palmas. It's like a block. It's between Highland and La Brea.
Mhm.
And also between Hollywood and Santa Monica.
Yep.
Or Sunset. And
Yeah.
and the what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we all worked in the industry. At the end of the night, everyone always brought back, the leftover food from craft services because all the grips and all the like laborers got all the extra food. No movie star is going to be like, oh yeah, let me get a pan of that lasagna.
No, they don't care.
No, they don't care. So that was the best, dude. There was always just tons of food at the house, killer food, filet mignon. Yeah, it was pretty.
You're making me miss being spoiled.
I know. You.
Man.
Yeah.
They never warn you that when you get a certain age, you can stop showing up.
Yeah. That's right. Was I mean to my daughter? Did she? She didn't leave sad, did she? I wasn't mean, was I? I'm always worried that like when I'm doing this and I say I'm kind of busy, honey, and then she's not. No, she's. I wasn't mean. There's no way. I'm never mean to her.
A little girl, she's okay. She'll go find something more interesting to do.
Yeah. Yep. YouTube
over worrying, overprotective dad.
Yeah. I do worry about her.
Well, I mean, everybody worries about their kids. I think, especially these days,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so grateful. I agree.
What would she say? Oh, haha. No movie star is gonna want this lasagna. Yeah, I can't laugh at something I said.
The third time, and then I think I'm not gonna do it anymore.
What's that?
Oh, I just was putting your email in there for the third time.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Sure.
Please repost Sam's email. I can't see it.
I'm just doing it anyways.
Substance use disorder.
Gonna come up. Anybody else got the nerve?
I wonder if she's. Yeah. I mean, you can come up and you'll be in the waiting room, and then I'll just kind of like pick through people.
I wonder if this substance use disorder nurse is somebody that I know and has me blocked and can't see me.
Oh, maybe.
It's entirely possible.
Huh.
I don't know who that is. I've never seen that.
I've seen her around, and I think I've had conversations with them. I'm assuming it's a female.
Well, John, the old man, is rambling about having to work hard.
What's the old man rambling about? John works hard, man. He works in a big steel factory or something. I don't know, but hey, dude, John, I have 5 jobs now though.
5?
Well, 2 YouTube channels, a tattoo shop. I mean, basically, the clothing line has been kind of shut down. Clothing though, I still make it when I get bored, I guess. And what else? Oh yeah, the construction job.
Yeah. That's the one you're forgetting. So wait, you've got a, did we talk about that? That you have a screen printing press?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay, never mind. I
A
don't like to be redundant.
DTG, direct to
Yeah.
garment. Yep. Just 30
You
grand.
might
That's
have
all.
to- You might have to repost that Zoom meeting. I don't know if people are having a hard time getting back up to the top.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
It looks like Danette asked for it, so
Okay. Copy invite.
hey, maybe
link.
I'm better at this than I thought I was.
You stud.
I am a stud,
You
except for that I'm not a lesbian.
lesbian not.
No, I mean, I'm kind of bummed that I'm not into everybody, but I'm just, I like guys. It's a problem.
Yeah, when my wife and I first started dating, I was like, and this isn't going to be TMI, I promise. The what did I say? Oh, maybe it is TMI. No, it's not. I'm being dumb right now. You're in Danette. You're backstage. I'll grab you in a second. We broached the subject, and she's like, hell no, not ever. You've lost your mind.
I've had boyfriends ask me that. Of course, guys are going to ask. They're going to see how far. They're like, y'all are just very simple creatures. You like little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like you're going to push the envelope as far as you can just to see. And I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
I just want to say something to the substance use disorder nurse. I didn't mean it to sound in any way disrespectful whatsoever. I was just trying to understand why you couldn't see my comments in the chat. That's all.
Yeah. I worried about that for a second, but I knew your intent wasn't.
Yeah, I just, they can't see my face, so I don't want them to think that I'm being mean.
Yeah, sorry about that, substance use. If it came off that way,
might maybe have a bit of a mean sounding voice.
You are kind of bitter.
You can say it. I am kind of a bitch.
Yeah, bitch, you bitch.
But you ask my friends in this chat, and they'll laugh. Are any of my friends in this chat?
No, but I mean, like you.
Ann Ganaski, Chrissy's here. She's probably like married to one of my cousins.
Substance use disorder nurse. If you email me, I will respond to you right after the show. You and only you, and then I'll do the rest of the emails on Saturday.
I guess you don't have to answer my email now.
Yeah. Yes.
I did send you an email, and I was like, if this is all too much, don't prioritize this. We can do it later. So just so you know, you can just ignore that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope. I am. It's not too much, and yep. Just you being bitter towards me.
That's me. I'm
the flaky, wishy-washy
with two cats
splainer.
at the end of the road. Don't come to my house.
Yeah, with your
I'm a bitter old spinster.
Yeah, spinster.
Giant hair sticking out of my chin.
Breaking: Vladimir Putin has offended or offered to negotiate a peace deal between President Trump and Elon Musk. I thought it was something serious.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go with that one.
He should do that just for fun, though, because
right?
because Trump's trying to work all these peace things, sticking his nose in it. Which we want peace over there. We want peace everywhere.
Oh, I've always wanted peace everywhere, but I don't think. I mean, the world has probably come to its end if Vladimir Putin is offering to negotiate peace talks between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. That sounds like the most upside down world I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's bizarro. It's bizarro universe.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
It's where I can beat up Superman. That's that universe.
Oh, okay. So that's the same universe where I can just like flick Elon over with my finger and then just take all of his money. And
well, no, it's the universe where I have or you have all of Elon's money.
There you go. Hi, Mariana.
There she is.
Well, don't text and DoorDash, woman.
Hi, everyone. I'm DoorDashing, but listening. Yeah, she's really been stepping up to the plate. I hate having her work, but she's happy to be out there. I mean, she does like 70 surgeries a week with the eye clinic, and then and now she's door dashing. She's really been a big help.
Well, if you're in the drive-through, it's okay. I reckon.
Yeah.
The old bitter spinster says it's okay. That's what I think we should just change my name to whenever I'm on your channel anyway.
Yeah, spinster. Just spit on it. Just spit on it. Somebody said that. A comedian. I can't remember who.
Chrissy, tell me if you can see that email. That comment that has my email in it for you.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Come here, honey.
I was calling you.
Oh, I had my headphones on. What's up, babe? Ladies and gentlemen, Hazley.
Hazley.
It hurt.
I know. Are you okay? She just tripped over, guys. I'll show you. Watch your feeties. Watch your feeties. My green screen.
Whoops.
It doesn't work. I mean, it works, but I don't know. I didn't.
Oh. Nice.
So, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna bring in Danette. Do you want to stay here? We could probably all three be in it.
I can jump off. It's cool. Oh my gosh, Hazley, your face is so adorable.
Like this.
Isn't she cute?
Because it hurts a lot.
She really is
Because when I was
adorable.
laying, I think my arm's broken. Because
Must
when
look
I
like
was
her mom.
laying on my bed,
Yeah.
I think my silly bone's broken. It hurts.
She did. She crushed her silly bone earlier.
That's so silly.
Her silly bone.
It hurts. It still hurts.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh,
We
you
should
can't.
probably
Oh,
go to that place where we got my
something since
cute
I
little
got 'em on.
squirrel.
What was
I'll
that?
figure out a way.
We should probably.
Oh, I'm hearing. Wait. Hold on, honey. No, tell me what you said.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually
We
just
should
Oh,
probably
wait,
go to that.
saying.
Go ahead, Jen.
So sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was just I tried to give Chrissy my email, but I just realized that anything I post with an email or a link or whatever is not going to show up. So
Surprised.
I'll figure something out for a way to get.
Okay.
Oh, Chrissy, if you
I'll just
go
give you
to
a
my
wrench.
if you just go to my Jen Marie channel, it takes you to the cracks, and then that's where you can find my email.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Danette, I asked you to I sent you an unmute. There she is.
Yes.
Hi.
We should probably get me.
It's good. How are you?
Hi, Hazley.
Danette says hi.
Hi.
We can only hear it through the headphones. I can't figure everything out.
We
Okay,
should
because
probably go to that place where we
I'm
got
not
my squirrel,
Oh, okay, honey.
so I could get like maybe a catch for my own.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Mama right now. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
You guys can talk, but hi, Danette. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, it's nice to meet you too.
Okie doke.
Take care, you guys. I'll be in the chat.
Okay. Bye, Jen.
Bye.
Hi, Danette. How are you tonight?
Hi. Oh, not too bad, honey. How are you?
Good. Good. I love hearing people's voices for the first time. There's something about that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Oh, not much. It's kind of been trying to find you.
I'm right
Change
here.
the time and I forget. I know you changed the time. I forget.
Oh.
Then I set an alarm and you're not there last night. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I will. It will be more consistent in the evenings. There'll be no more morning shows.
Okay, well, I'm going to blame you for going through Sammy withdrawals.
What's that?
For putting me through Sammy withdrawals.
Oh,
It's been 4 days.
I appreciate that. Don't make me turn red.
So anyway, I need you to cross your fingers.
Mhm.
Everybody cross your fingers or say prayers. I put in an application with Washington State to
Mhm.
be a peer counselor.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, we're crossing our fingers.
Yeah. They
Well, I gotta find a job I can take my wheelchair to.
oh yeah. Yeah, but I bet you they're there. I mean, they have to be. They have to be. It's actually illegal
Well,
not to.
well, it's illegal to discriminate people in wheelchairs.
Mhm.
They have to uh, accommodate you. They don't have to hire you. They find ways around it.
Right, they do. They do.
I couldn't even get hired as a door greeter at Walmart before Thanksgiving this last year.
Wow. That says a lot for real. That's
Is that not fucked up or what?
that's super fucked up, man. Like and I don't mean this like disrespectfully or anything. Or do you feel like you're a good interview? You know, like when you get interviewed?
Well, no, they probably looked up my previous because I worked there back in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
I got fired for insubordination.
Oh, well,
Well,
I mean,
what
we
it
all
was
grow
is
up.
I'd work. Well, yeah.
Not
I
that it
worked
was
there
your
for
fault.
4 years. Oh, yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Well, then we all grow up.
I worked there for 4 years. I had done inventory for 4 years. I get a new assistant manager that can't speak a word of English,
Mm-hmm.
and she's trying to tell me how to do my job.
Yeah.
And you can't understand her.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally told her, just fucking leave me alone. Let me do it.
Yeah.
And well, they waited 2 weeks, but they walked me out
That
for insubordination.
yeah. That was in Washington?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
city, like a big, you don't have to say where, but like a big city or
Bonnie Lake. It's not quite as big as Seattle, but it's
no, yeah. Yeah, I'm hip to Bonnie Lake.
oh, you're here to Bonnie Lake? Well, then you can come do my tattoo since you know where I'm at.
Yeah, actually I probably know like 6 people that are from there or really close to there. And one of them is a tattoo artist. His name is Sparky. Yep.
Never heard of him.
Old Sparky.
But I have Crystal. She owns Ink Stain Tattoo in Puyallup.
Mm-hmm.
I have known her since elementary school. We went to school together.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has her own shop. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, that is super cool. I feel like when the first time you get your own shop, it's pretty exciting. And like now you couldn't pay me to I just think I'm just so burnt out on tattooing. On it's the customer interactions that I'm burnt out on. And
Yes.
almost everyone is nice. It's not that. I'm just I don't know, I'm just over it, I think.
Yeah, and she doesn't have like one of those rundown tattoo shops on Skid Row
Yeah.
where you walk in and you can pick one out of a book.
Yeah, it's like a
No,
really nice one.
She has a studio.
Yeah.
It is so zen. It's not it's
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
You walk in, you sit down with her, she'll help you draw something out.
Mm-hmm.
She's very, very artistic. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't just do it up on the computer and print it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll draw it up for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, if she won't do it unless it's right,
Yeah.
you know. And she'll spend hours with you. I
Yep.
wish I could give her some more business, but
She's probably pretty spendy.
oh, well, yeah, but all tattoo artists are. I live on $400 a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no way to get a tattoo when you live on $400 a month.
Right.
I've been waiting on disability for 2 years.
Jeez.
apparently being an amputee doesn't make you disabled.
Well, that doesn't even make sense to me. Like, have you filed over 3 times?
We
Because
filed twice, and they set the date for an appointment with the judge, me and my lawyer.
all right, you'll probably because I've always heard that like the 3rd time is the charm. They like almost never deny after the 3rd time, but it shouldn't take 3 times. I think it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They think it'll grow back.
That's so crazy. Yeah, that's nuts that they wouldn't give it to you like right off the rip. But I think they do that to discourage people that have obviously your claim is not you're not you're not, what's that word, not malignant.
You mean I'm not faking it?
You're not what's that word, not malignant, you're not anyways, I can't think
Malicious?
of it. No, it's when you it's a really fancy word for faking like an illness.
Don't ask me about fancy words because this bitch ain't fancy.
Yeah, it's malign. Yeah.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have known what it was at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that anyway.
Yeah. Well, man, that sucks, man. I'm gonna put you on my steady prayer list for real, because that is something that needs to be prayed about.
Yeah, if you pray hard enough, maybe my foot will grow back.
I mean, God can do it if he wants to, if he's seen it that, if he wanted to make you, I don't know, a study for the entire world, he would have your foot grow back. Is it just, is it like,
No, it's halfway up my calf.
Halfway up your calf?
Yeah.
Do you have a prosthetic?
Yes, I do.
Malingering.
But it doesn't make it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It's my Tourette's.
Is that the word?
Yeah, malingering. Yeah. Shit tits, fuck. That's.
And I've had Tourette's all my life.
Yeah.
No, but I told my physical therapist, he came out to get me out in the waiting room, and he goes, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, I think it's growing back," and he about died.
Yeah. Well,
you 2 years for it to start to sprout. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I promise you will get it. You will get it. I mean, if a judge sees you and with your lawyer, and you're going to get it. I hope you get the max payout you can get.
Well, anything's better than $400 a month.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to quit taking up all your time. You have other people.
Thank you so much. I will try to be on every night during the week. So
it's okay, Sam. You have a life.
No, I know, but like this is kind of like part of my life. It's my balance. It's part of my self-care, I guess. Even though I stress myself out about it.
Quit stressing.
Yeah.
You gotta quit stressing.
I know, dude. I'm a stress ball.
Quit riding yourself so damn hard.
Yeah. I know. Thank you.
If we're not gonna ride you that hard, why should you?
I know. I'm a whack job. I'm a whack job.
Well, and we're hanging out with you. So what does that make us?
The whack jobettes.
Anyway.
Okay. Thanks, Danette.
Get back to everybody else. And thank you for not taking my wrench away since I haven't been here for 4 days.
Oh, why would I ever do that?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, thanks for helping me out when you can. I really appreciate it.
All right, honey.
Okay.
You get back to everybody else. I'll be right there.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
See, guys, that's how it works. You just hit the link and you're on the show. Yep. All 35 of you. 35 is good. That's good though for a new show and calling in to talk to a whack job like me. So, well, between calls, we can
Greetings and salutations.
the hell is that? My other computer started. I have no effing clue how my other computer just started playing one of my videos. That makes no sense. So yeah, you guys hit the link and I'll post it again real quick. And you can be on the show. I know it's difficult, man. Do you guys think? Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think I should do the oh, I love that song. Sitting on living into this twilight zone. But I know you mean like woo. The Twilight Zone just turned on my computer. Do you guys think I should do it with the phone or I should do it like this with Zoom? Oh, there's Chrissy. One moment. I'm going to ask you to unmute, okay? Whoops. Wrong person. There we go. Chrissy, are you there? Chrissy. And Joey, I will get to you next. You're just back like in a waiting room area. I don't know what you guys can see.
Am I there?
There you are.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
It's good to hear your voice.
I love hearing your voice. You sound just like an old friend of mine that was a big surfer dude in Virginia Beach.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so you're like, every time I hear your voice, it makes me think of
that's
my
cool.
friend Tracy Bennett.
Yeah, I mean, I am a surfer guy.
I know.
Maybe we all
Pretty
just talk
awesome.
the same, bro.
I think you do, bro.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm from New Hampshire. I'm just hanging out with my cats.
You have cats? Get out of here.
I have 4 cats.
Crazy.
That's why my name is Chrissy 4 Cats Newton. I have Al Dente, Panini, Little Panini, Pepper Girl, and Savini.
That's so cool. I love those
They
names.
are the best.
Yeah.
They are the prettiest kitties and sweetest, and thank God for them.
Are they Italian? They must be.
No, my husband's a chef.
Oh, really?
So they're, yeah, so Panini.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a bread.
Yeah.
Al Dente is like a limp noodle.
Yep. Slightly undercooked.
Savini, yes, slightly, yes.
Yep.
Al Dente.
Yep.
And then Pepper Girl, she's just pepper.
Yeah.
It's just silly, but
Pero la
Savini's
dente.
actually, yeah, Savini is kind of like, it's like a beverage from something. That was more, my best friend took her life, and after she died, she always said she'd come back as my cat as long as I brought it to the vet.
Oh, really?
I said I had given her this plant that was my grandmother's that had just passed away, and she named it Savini, and I have a picture of her holding that plant, and I was like, I think his name, and it goes with Panini, so they're just my little eenies.
Yeah.
And I used to have dogs too, but right now I'm on a break from that. They're too much maintenance.
Yes. Well,
I have a lot of pups in my life, so I'm lucky.
we fostered a couple of pit bulls recently, and we just, huh?
I said I have 2 pitties next door. So
Oh, really?
I kind of have whenever I need them. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you need
But
some
yeah, they're a lot.
doggy fix. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there's so much. And I have a couple friends that their dogs love coming here and stuff. So, but since I haven't had the dogs, the cats get all freaked out.
Yeah.
So, but I have a beautiful backyard and it's all fenced in from the others. So my friends can bring their dogs here and it's pretty cool.
Are you in New Hampshire right now?
I am. Yes, I'm in southern New Hampshire.
Oh, okay, cool.
And, yeah, definitely very cool. And we have a huge garden and everybody's going to get fed in my neighborhood. And we love to my husband's like a really good, he's been watching YouTubes and has gotten some new tips. And this year our garden's probably, I would say 75% more than we had last year. And we had a ton last year. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that if the weather holds out and ends up getting nicer, and it was 90 something today, but it was like 40 the other day.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
oh yeah, it was so cold.
Yeah.
And then now we're sweating to death, but
Yeah.
me and the kitties are hanging in the garage and they're catching moths. And I had no sleep last night and now I'm awake still. But,
Yeah.
oh, and I wanted to say that, one thing that so one of my friends works for Boston Fox 25 and she had a little tip from somebody that has been going to the Karen retrial.
Oh, really?
And yes, well, we all know there's kind of like a federal investigation going on
Yes.
behind the scenes.
There has to be.
We believe that John was being asked to potentially talk. But, everything is hearsay because we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they planned on roughing him up, and I think it got too much. I think he ended up getting way too hurt.
Yeah.
And then things just... And, I mean, they had been drinking for days. They had just been at another funeral.
Yeah.
But the other thing about this whole thing that makes it very corrupt to me, one, there is a lot of corruption from Boston anyway.
Yeah.
It was brought up in the mob and masonry and all this stuff. And basically, when a cop dies in this area and it's under suspect and somebody is being charged for that, typically they line anybody that's off duty that day or has downtime will literally be in the courthouse. They may not get in the courtroom, and I have heard that there has been none.
Yeah.
So this is like 3 trials and no police officers and barely any went to the funeral.
Yeah.
So to me that's like, why would you not go? So there's a lot of sus when it comes to that stuff. I mean, obviously, a lot of us that have been following this case have 100%,
yeah,
see the corruption, but it's all those little teeny tiny details that gets missed. So,
well, I am for sure 1000% am sure that there is a federal investigation going on. Even with right now, you remember Gemma Cape, she's like, well, yeah, but that, they closed that investigation and we were all innocent or whatever. Well,
they don't close investigations.
They don't close them. They don't. It was an election year. Also, it was an election year, so they're just kind of waiting for things to transfer hands and they wait. I'm telling you, I've been under a federal investigation. They take their time.
Well, think about what's happening in this world. There's so much. Those feds right now, there's so many corrupt ones. They're trying to get out the corrupt ones. People are being sabotaged. And then they're trying to release all files and do all these things. You can't do that in 2 days. You know what I mean? So things take time and they're not going to mess these things up. You know what I mean? Our local feds or whatever, they're not going to want to rush it and be ridiculous,
Right.
I feel anyway, in my opinion.
Right. So I agree with you. And I think, well, no, what I was going to say was this. Could you imagine, let's say I'm an FBI agent, right? And I'm whatever. And I'm from that area. And I'm watching this trial go down and I'm seeing everything that everyone else is seeing. I would be at my SAC's office, the special agent in charge. I'd be like, please let me investigate this. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because
It's so ridiculous.
right. But someone has to be. Someone is. But because
Well,
whoever investigates
said-
that and brings it all to that, they're gonna be heroes.
Oh my God. Well, and there was, I don't know if you have followed that there was a girl that supposedly hanged herself,
Yes.
Sandra Birchmore.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole case, I think John knew stuff about that because of, I mean, there's video of that cop going into that girl's apartment the night before.
Yeah.
So that whole thing. So I think that there's quite a few cases that these people have been involved in
Mm-hmm.
that I think John had information.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Stupid Boys.
Yep.
The Wicked.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I just want some peace and quiet, and
For
it's
sure.
amazing how
For sure.
how much this thing has been going on for so long, and I'm so intrigued by it. But it's amazing how much things open your eyes, and you have to go through that processing time. I mean, when somebody's been lying to you for years, and then all of a sudden you find out totally something else, there's like a grief period you got to go through. And I think I went through that over the winter time, especially with election stuff and all these different things. And being a hairdresser, you know, I got to stay pretty neutral and stuff, but it's hard when you start seeing things with your eyes open and all these other people think that this is, you know, there's so much hate, and things can be hateful, but at the same time, when you find out your government's been lying to you for years and years, and I mean, we all know that happens, but at the same time, there's a total grief period. And then when you have people that only watch the main media, they don't see what other people see. And like right now, I've been going through the down of like the James O'Keefe and the Project Veritas and all these, you know, people that are being, you know, recorded.
Yep.
And I was really stricken by COVID, and for 5 years, I could barely taste anything, all these different things. My life was completely up, you know, I have definitely memory issues, all these different things that have gone on.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when I knew the day they told us that we had to wear masks, I said, why would we wear masks? But of course I had to because I was a hairdresser.
Right.
And that ruins your immune system too, you know, so that it's like we need germs so to get better.
That's right.
And finding out that all these people knew and lied to us for so long, you know, it makes you start researching.
Yep.
And doing more research and doing more. And then that's more, you know. And then that's a really hard thing to process, you know?
Yep.
And I feel bad for people that I'm talking to, and then I can't even tell them the truth because it's not my job, you know? And I'm kind of like you. That's why I call you Sam Splain, because I'm the same way. We can't grab our words sometimes because we've got too much. Because you're picking it from all these different areas, and it's tricky.
Yep.
So I think this getting older thing and being in this job for 28 years, and, you know, all of a sudden you were always known as one way, and then you go through this totally different stage in your life, and you're a different, you know, I feel like a totally different person, and I have to set boundaries. I found God, you know, all these things. And these friends that I've had my whole life don't really get me anymore, or maybe I don't get them anymore.
Yeah.
So it's quite a journey,
isn't it?
It's going to be a good journey.
Yep.
And it's a good journey, you know?
Yeah.
I was lucky to get into my art, and I do pottery, and basically
badass.
my pottery teacher has been studying to be a pastor. So I would go over there, and she wouldn't preach to me, but I would tell her some problems, or we would, conversate. And it was so beautiful to meet her and be able, because I would barter her to do her hair, and then I do free pottery, and then we became like really close. And she would tell me, things that Jesus would say or God would say, and I'd be able to. That's kind of how I'm starting to process the Bible, because I'm not somebody that reads or anything much,
Yeah.
and it's pretty crazy when you have somebody that's not giving me their opinion.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So to
Totally.
have somebody that's solid there. So I
Mhm.
still have a problem with like going to a church or,
Sure.
stuff like that. Because I do feel like sometimes I'm sick of people's opinions. I want facts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's really special though. It's really special.
Yep.
And it's made me a different person. And I've always tried to be a good person, and I'm very giving and loving, and always have. Never had kids, but I've helped other people raise their kids. And
Mm-hmm.
when I do a lot of art and jewelry making and all these different things, and I will make stuff and I bring it to my salon and basically say, hey, give me $1 or $1 or whatever you think they're worth, and then any of that money that I make, that's what I'll use for donations or super chats or somebody
Yeah.
that's going through a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool.
And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I can, but going through this whole election period and everybody's opinions, and it got too overwhelming. It's kind of nice to get into court cases now. Again,
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
keeps you away from some of the garbage that's always going to be spewed with psyops and stuff. So
Yeah. Well,
sorry, I'm
awesome.
rambling. I'm
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was just
I'm
sitting.
like probably the worst person you want to put up a thing for.
Yeah, yeah. I was just sitting here trying to think, and I mean, I'll be completely honest. I was trying to think like, okay, I'm gonna have to come up with like a good like little tagline to like kind of let people like, all right, we're gonna like
All good.
make room for everyone else.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be
I'm
sorry.
everyone. I can't see the chat either, so it's not like I can like do anything.
Yeah, no, don't be sorry.
But I forget.
I was watching people like disappear out of the waiting room. I was like, all right, we probably should like button
Love
it.
you all.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are well, and I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll be back in the chat.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. All right, have a good night.
No, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. That was cool. See, everyone's got their own little like deal. Like I loved hearing oh, are you still there? Oh, I thought you were okay. I loved hearing about her transformation, and I was thinking about mine as she was talking about like the people that talk to me about God, and then you become a different person, and you realize when the Holy Spirit, like if you're a Christian, you realize that the Holy Spirit, when it's in you, you see you feel redeemed. You absolutely do. Your desires change, and you realize like, what, I wasn't that great of a person, even though I was loving to people and I was giving, but there's all these other things that you just didn't you weren't convicted of because there wasn't that spirit in you. Anyways, oh good, I'm glad you're back, Joey. I will get to you and then John and then Johnny. So we're gonna bring on Grateful. And John, if you want, I can bring you on video too, but I would have to figure some stuff out. But let's bring on Grateful. Oh, she's joining. It probably says, "Are you sure you want to join this mayhem crazy?" 1 second, guys. And Grateful, I'll be right with you. Good job, Misha. Good job. Yeah, copy and paste that. Thank you. Copy and paste that because I seen that. You know how I'll ramble on for 5 minutes and you guys are like, "Hey, turn your mic on. Hey, loser, turn your mic on." God, why do we even follow this guy? Man, this guy's mic has been off for like 5 minutes, but I seen that. That was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you so much. Saving my life. Oh, okay, there she is again. Let's see if we can. There we go. And I'm going to ask you to unmute. I should just have it like automatic so you guys can unmute yourselves. Everyone will be respectful. Hey, are you there?
Hi. I think maybe.
You are here.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you guys?
Good. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I hope everyone else is doing good. It was a beautiful day today.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love living in the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. I don't want
Mountain
to.
time.
Yeah, mountain time. It's mountain time around here.
Mountain time.
Mountain time.
Curd.
Yeah. Kurt. Oh man, I swear to God, I was at the at that jail in Jefferson County. They call it Jeffco.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
you can literally see the Coors plant
Yes.
from your
In
cell.
Golden. In
In
Golden.
Golden,
Yeah.
yeah, the jail's in Golden. Yep, that's so funny.
Yep.
And I love
Curd.
Coors. I
You know,
I really do.
isn't it the king of beers or something?
No,
What is
not
that
the king
one?
of beers.
Oh, okay.
It's the queen of beers, but not the king of beers. That's a pretty bold statement to call your beer the king of beers, especially when you're not like
Oh,
a great beer. You're a great domestic beer and probably one of the biggest beer companies in the world.
probably the most American beer.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, Bud.
Do you think people in England or Germany go like, hey, can I get a Budweiser? Or like, yeah, that's $10. Oh no, just give me a Heineken.
Well,
Oh yeah, 50 cents.
At least it's cold.
Yeah. And Budweiser is one of those beers. I don't know if you're a beer drinker or was or used to be.
I'm actually not. But
Oh, okay. Well, Budweiser is really, really good when it's like at 32 degrees. You know what I mean? Just above. When it's just ice cold, it's a pretty damn good beer.
Yeah, Budweiser. I grew up on Bud, PBR and Bud.
PBR. That's my dad's beer. Yep, that's my dad's beer.
Yeah.
So,
how's your week, Ben?
It's been good. Every day I work, I feel a little stronger. You know what I mean?
Good.
Because I did a lot of sitting around and I get stronger. And I told my wife this earlier. I went to my pain management appointment, and I don't do opiates because I'm an addict and stuff, but I do a non-opiate painkiller, and I have to see them every like 3 weeks. And I sat down and they stick the thing on your finger and do your vitals, blood pressure. And she's like, wow. I was like, what? She's like, your oxygen is amazing today. I was like, really?
Above 90.
Oh, way above. It was like 99 or
Nice.
98 or something crazy.
Cool.
And
Good.
yeah.
Because you're moving, man. You're getting out in the sun.
Yep.
Yep.
And so I was like blown away by that. And I'm so glad she said something because it's gonna like encourage me to like do more. You know what I mean?
Of course. I think you're a lot like my husband. You need the little pickup kick in the butt from a professional.
Yeah. Oh, I'm totally like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My husband's like that too. I mean, I try to tell him little things here and there and say, okay, try it this way. And he'll go to the doctor after not trying it this way.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor will say, try it this way. And then he'll come home a couple weeks later and he's trying it this way. It's all about, finding the best route for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I remember my first day of working. We're doing residing a house, and the guy who I work for, we just do like home remodels, like little,
Sure.
yeah. And the first day we had to move, like they have like these racks of siding, they're like 16 feet long, but it's just thin siding. There's like 6 in a pack, and he's like, all right, help me move these, and he's just a little guy, and anyway, so we like, you have to like bounce them twice, and you throw them up over your shoulder. And
Sure.
the first day I was just like, whoa, man, are we going to move all these? He's like, yeah. He's like, why? I was like, these things are effing heavy.
I haven't done this in 30 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. And we did that the first day. And then we did some yesterday, moved some more packs, and they were light as a feather. Light as a feather.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's muscle memory.
That's what I said.
It's muscle memory.
Yep.
And it feels great.
Man.
Once your muscles remember.
Yeah.
It takes a minute, but.
Yeah. So like with the oxygen and that, like I'm going back into the gym. I got to.
Sure.
I got to, because I'm just being reminded, muscle memory, I'm getting more oxygen. I'm definitely getting more dopamines because I'm feeling better. Just about, I always have like a lightweight, like mini psychosis about things, panicky stuff.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Anxiety.
Yeah. That's all kind of disappearing one by one. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah. It's pretty badass. Yep.
Right on.
Right on.
So we got the awesome sweatshirt from your website, Morning Mayhem.
Oh, how did it come out? Did it come out okay?
It is so awesome, Sammy. It is so great. My husband wears it, every day. We live in the mountains, so 7:00, it's chilly. So even in the summertime, you got to have a little sweatshirt on when you're outside hanging out, and it's been great.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
that is
really
so cool.
Happy with it, and it looks awesome.
Does it really? Thank you so much. Yeah.
It really looks awesome.
Yeah, I was worried about how the oranges were going to come out.
Oh, they're amazing. It's very well done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's funny. I haven't been able to connect my bank to my website yet. I mean, like the money, when people buy stuff, the money goes there, and I pay for this stuff and everything. But I still haven't been able to connect a bank to there. But I haven't called customer service yet either. So.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, everything apparently went through. I mean, obviously they wouldn't have sent me a sweatshirt if I hadn't paid for it. So.
No, that's right. It was, it wasn't why it took so long. Well, first they were out of that sweatshirt, and,
oh, okay.
Yeah. First they were out of that. And so I was like searching for a different vendor, and then the company sent me an email like, no, we're going to have them like really soon. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it was like on hold. And so I just had to like put in my debit card so it would pay for everything to happen. And then, so now I have a credit card or a debit card on file. So now when orders come in, they're like, bam, quick. So like 6 days, I think, is the turnaround. Maybe 7 days. Yeah.
Right on.
So yeah, that's
right
cool.
on. That's great.
Have you ever heard my Right On story?
No, am I saying that too much?
No,
Is that why-
no, not at all. No, not at all. It's one of my favorite sayings, and my
Oh,
wife
okay.
just left. I wish she was still here because she can attest
Oh,
to it.
does she say that too?
No, I say it.
Oh.
I say it when I'm not listening to somebody.
Oh,
I know that's not what you're doing, but that's
oh, good.
so like
Okay,
if
good.
oh no, I don't think that's what you're doing, not even a little bit. Why would you
Oh,
call up
okay, cool.
something and like not listen, right? No, like so like if I'm in a conversation with someone, but I'm like distracted, like thinking about something else. When I hear pauses, I just automatically go, right on. Right on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So all my
I-
friends tease me about it.
Oh.
They all know it. They all know about it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah. So when you said right on the first time, that's why I was like, yeah, right on. Yeah, that's perfect.
Right on.
So yeah, it's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool, man.
it
It's
is.
pretty cool, man.
It's cool, friend.
Yeah. Well,
Right
dang
on.
it. I wish I was in Colorado. I miss Colorado.
Yeah, my husband and I would love to get up to Montana sometime. We have not been up there. There's a song, now I can't remember who it's by, but it's called Big Sky Country.
Mhm.
It came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he's kind of it might not have been 90s. It might have been like early 2000s, but he was kind of a I don't want to say country. I want to say somewhere in between easy listening and country.
Mhm.
And he sang this song, and it was called Big Sky Country, about Montana. It was such a beautiful song, and it always made me want to go there. And I was already in Colorado, but I live down in a valley, and I don't get a lot of big sky here. I get a lot of big mountains and stuff, but
That's the difference. And
yeah, that is the difference between Montana and Colorado, because I live in the middle of it's kind of like, I don't want to call it the armpit of the Rocky Mountains, but physically shaped, it is the armpit, but it is the most beautiful area. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm quite fortunate to be
Yeah.
here. And I moved here from Chicago originally.
Yikes.
Yeah, in the late 80s. So after a while, it was culture shock in the beginning, but now I don't ever want to go back to the city life at all.
Yeah.
So,
I used to have a friend. He lived on South Goth Street by Michigan Ave, close to the lake.
oh, sure.
Yeah, and we used to always we would take a taxi to the Metro. It was like a club bar with
Yeah.
music close to the.
Oh yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Mothers.
Yep.
Down below
Yep.
Mothers, or up above Mothers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mothers was kind of like was a Metro the punk bar, or
Yep.
Mothers?
Metro's the punk bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
We used to go see
loved
shows
that
there.
place.
Yeah.
That was back when The Cure was amazing. And
Yeah. This before the internet. We went there one night, and I pretended to be the drummer for Anthrax, which is a thrash band. And because my hair was long, and it was like the late 80s. And my buddy
I
talked me to
remember Anthrax.
my buddy was a U.S. attorney.
Is that
He was like,
Jersey? Is that the guy, your Jersey attorney friend?
no,
Okay.
nuh-uh. No,
I was in your chat one morning. It's been a while.
mhm.
And this guy came in that said something about Sam's. We were talking good things about Sammy
Mhm.
in the chat, and this fella came in from Jersey, and he said something about representing you.
Yeah.
La la la.
Yep.
And he said the kindest thing, in which I completely understood.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Sammy is a good guy who made some poor choices.
Yeah.
And that was such a wonderful thing to say.
Yeah, about a
Because
client.
I believed that about you, and I've never met you in my whole life. And I was like, this guy is full of heart.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I sure do.
And that's kind of how I feel. I like to see the good in everyone
Mm-hmm.
and go towards the positive stuff.
Yeah.
Just leave the garbage on
Yeah.
the curb.
Yep.
You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's my friend Michael Chambers. Yep. He has a
That's his name. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he has a law
I
firm out east.
remember. Great guy.
Yeah,
Seemed like-
he used to check on me in prison. It was crazy, man. I got my first letter from him, and he's like, "Man, I seen that you went to prison." And he was like, I was really bummed out, but I know you were rescued. I know it saved your life, And I was like, yeah, man, it did. Anyways, we've been friends ever
Right.
since. Like I could go there right now and be like, dude, you're staying with me, right? He's just that cool, man. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good
It's-
friends like that, man. Don't toss them aside,
That's right.
because family isn't always blood.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. I remember that actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah, that was a cool morning. It
Yeah.
was early, like an hour before you
yeah.
even came on live. Yeah.
Yep. And I remember I remember feeling the same way. Like man, and to say it like, out loud in public, I was just like, wow, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
For sure. That
Wow.
was cool.
Cool.
That was cool.
Cool,
You're a
man.
cool guy,
Right on. Thanks.
Sam. You are a cool guy. We've all gone through our shit, and shit
Mhm.
is shit. And
Yeah.
some of us had it harder than the other.
Yeah.
And no one's here to judge.
Yep.
I think you're awesome.
Thank you. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You're welcome. And I love when Mariana comes into your chat, and I love when you bring in the little, and it's just wonderful. You got a good thing going on.
I do, man. I do.
You do.
And I
Remember that.
get so close to giving up on it sometimes, and
Don't.
not like life or anything, not like that, but like
No, I
and,
know that.
and of course, but just like the whole, yeah. Anyways, yeah, we got
You
through
got a
our
good thing.
we got through our little rough part the other day live with everyone here.
Yeah, I was there.
We
and
talked
I
that
felt like
night,
that was
and
kind of a breakthrough.
yeah, it was the first night we like slept in the same bed together.
Oh,
And in a while, yeah, it was nuts, man. It was
good.
we went out and smoked a cigarette together. Neither one of us smoked cigarettes.
I know.
After the show, we went out and smoked a cigarette together. She bought a pack of Camel Crushes, and she's like, "Get out here!" She was outside, and I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Grab the cigarettes." I was like, "What cigarettes?"
Oh,
She's like,
well,
"They're by my
sometimes
bedstand."
You gotta do that.
Yeah. So now we know that's a sign that when cigarettes are laying around the house, like shit's about to
Time
get
to
real.
talk.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
Well,
it out.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming
All
on.
right. Oh, well, thank you.
Awesome hearing
for
your voice.
answering my call.
Of
Well,
course.
Yours too.
Yeah.
Kind of more like a phone call than it is a.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
I sound more manly on the phone. Yeah.
Well, and I sound more feminine.
I did this.
Joking.
Yeah. I'll tell this story. I'll tell the story later, another time, about my voice and sounding like a girl. I mean, I know I don't in general, but like AI always thinks I'm a girl. Yeah. When I used to sell solar panels,
Oh,
like
sorry, can I say that? I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I said, fuck AI.
Yeah, fuck AI, man. For real. All righty. Thanks for calling. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Joey, you're next. Thank you so much for waiting. I know I'm like really just we're just test driving this, and
I can't get off here.
yeah, I'll remove you. Okay, there you go. Okay, Joey, I'm going to ask you to unmute or send you an unmute link. Are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. I am officially the one and only Jemima.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Well, I'm sorry I used your real name.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm here because I have been a supporter for only about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the drama that I am no longer a part of.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here still because I believe in what you do.
Thank you.
And I really like your platform.
Thanks.
And I love that you are true to yourself. And I think that you're really hard on yourself, and you should give yourself much more grace than you do.
Thank you. I know. I appreciate you saying that. Yep.
No, I mean,
it's all true. I mean, I would never argue that.
Being human totally sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we weren't, we would be angelic and we wouldn't have to deal with all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So, but I like who you are.
Thanks.
I like what you stand for. I love the legal drama.
Do you?
I do. I like more play-by-play of the bigger stuff, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely adore the community here.
Yeah, they're crazy cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than cool. Like I can't even explain it anymore. Like the people that come, I know some people can't come every show. We come when we can, right?
Right. Well, and that's what I said several days ago. I can't do mornings. I work.
Yeah.
I work in special education.
Yeah.
Mornings are not good, but I can hit several evening shows during the week. So not every, but several.
Yeah.
So and
well,
there are so many on your platform that are just so embracing with the newcomers, and I really like that.
Yeah. That is I worried about that in the beginning. For some reason, I don't know why, because everyone was so leery of stock accounts and people coming in with fake names and hidden agendas, and in the beginning, because it was like this is craziness. And
yeah, but those okay, so you're gonna have people that come in like me that will watch your channel for a period of time, subscribe, and be here for 3 months or so and figure out whether it's the best fit. That's a normal thing.
Yeah. And
then after 6, 9, 10 months, 12 months, whatever, you figure out, oh, I really like this. It's working. Right.
Yeah.
And those that don't. So worrying about subscribers is a waste of time.
Yes.
Because you're going to have that. You're going to have it.
Yeah. I always, and it's like, it doesn't bum me out. I'm always just curious what makes someone hit unsubscribe. And
but bottom line is it doesn't matter.
You're right. You're right.
Not every channel is going to be for every person.
No, that's right.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just thinking of like all the channels that I subscribe to, and I'm not being oppositional about this. I agree with you 1,000%. I just think about all the channels I subscribe to. I don't ever hit unsubscribe. Maybe I should go through it and like unsubscribe to the channels I'm not even watching anymore.
Well, so there's a question. So the channels that you subscribe to, do you watch all the time?
No.
So why don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm just waiting for them to talk about stuff like the stuff I subscribe to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but so you can tap on their channel through the search link and check it out.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, no, totally. I was just thinking there's a channel that I used to watch all day, every day. It's the channel that.
Oh, that's okay. So right there, that's a little scary.
Right. It's the very first channel. It's the channel that showed me there was more on YouTube than how to install a garbage disposal. Right.
Oh.
So I didn't know that. I mean, I'm talking like just 2 years ago. And
okay, so wait, okay. I would be all over that.
mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I would still I would still be all over that.
Well, check it out. So then I discovered this like legal channel. It's Law Talk with Mike. He's from Chicago.
Okay. He's
Mike.
Good.
Yeah. I used to watch him and I thought he was the funniest dude that I had ever seen.
But so he is not some of the ones that are like totally dishing it right now.
No, I know. And so what's crazy, what I guess my point is that I used to watch him every day. He's the one who brought me to YouTube. He's the reason why I create on YouTube. Not that he creates anything, really nothing. He just comments on funny dockets, right? And it's funny that like I'm still subscribed to him, but I don't ever watch him. He never comes on my feed anymore, but I never went back to unsubscribe. Actually, I'm a member. I think I pay $6 a month.
So it doesn't matter if it's reciprocal. If you are paying for something that you are not viewing, then that's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yeah.
But my point in coming on here tonight is that first, I love when you sing my theme song, Joe Mama.
Oh, your mama. Yeah, that's right.
I love it. Thank you so much. That just makes my day.
Well, that's cool.
But your community is just really amazing.
Thank you.
John, all of them, James, all of them are just, and too many that I can recount that always, when I show up, they welcome me in. I love that. Mm-hmm. I don't need a verbal from you.
Yeah.
I love that your community will say hello.
Yeah.
And I just think it's lovely. I do.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I know they, are probably like, thanks, or I don't know what they do. But
good. You know what? They're good people.
They are.
John needs to be put in the corner every now and then because he's a poker.
Mm-hmm.
He's a poker.
Yeah. I didn't think John was going to last with us it was touch and go for a second. I thought he was going to give up on us and then he came back and
no, but you know what? John's a good guy. And
it's a crazy good guy.
He's a crazy good guy. And he needs our community support. So
yes.
Love him for all that he is and all that he does.
I do.
And who he is as a parent. My God.
Yes.
I was in special education.
Mm-hmm.
And dealing with that on a personal level. I have 2 kids
mm-hmm.
with special needs. It's not an easy job. It is not. Not as a paying job, not as a parental job. I absolutely applaud him for all he does on a daily basis because it is a rough row.
Yes. Yep.
So amazing, John. If you are listening, amazing.
He is.
Accolades to you, sir, for who you are. Don't give me shit, though.
He's next.
Don't give me shit, though.
Watch, he's about to wake me up as soon as
I know, because he's next, right?
yeah, he's next. Yeah.
Yeah. So he can.
That's why I turned my hat on backwards.
Chat, John, because I'll call you out. I'll put you in the corner.
That's awesome.
All right, listen, man. I think you are amazing.
Well, thank you, Joe Mama.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
People will come and go. It's just a thing. Don't worry about the numbers. Worry about being true to who you are.
Mm-hmm.
People will come and go. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah. You're right. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I am so glad to be able to talk to you, Sam.
I just love hearing people's voices, putting a voice to the name. And
I know, it's so fun, right?
yeah, it is amazing. The feeling is amazing. I love it.
So fun. Listen, have a good night.
All right, you too.
Out for a little bit, but I get up at 3:30 in the morning. So
get to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out pretty soon. I've got to check out John though, because he's got something good to say.
Yeah. Yep. I'm super excited.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Well, take care of yourself. Take care of your family.
I will.
You're awesome.
You're awesome too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, guys, that's how it's done. You too can be on the After the Bar show. I am going to get to the chat too before the end of the show. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. Wife's out working. I only need 6 hours of sleep. So it's 9:58. Let's bring on Johnny boy. John, I'm going to admit you into the After the Bar's world. Before I send John an unmute, remember we were talking about peace earlier? I was like, no, what do you mean? I love peace. Peace is great. I'm doing this new intro for the late night show. And so I'm making this, you know how like I love to make intros, right? And I'm going to show you guys what oh, you know what? It's not going to come through, I don't think. Oh, yes, it will. I'm going to show you guys this the end of my new intro. I'm not going to show you the whole intro. I'm just going to show you the end. It's pretty funny. And then I'm going to ask John to unmute here in a second. Take this over here. And I like overdubbed my laugh. I'm just I'm using wage memory. Okay. We're going to see if this works. This might crash my whole computer. Dude, John will kill me if I do that. Hold on, Johnny. I'm going to be right there. I'm just going to show you guys the end of this, and hopefully it plays. But just watch the end. The end is funny.
I am Mr. Peace, baby. I am Mr. Peace.
Hold on. Isn't that a cool, like, end of it? It says, I am Mr. Peace. Wait, you guys don't get to see the rest. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I am Mr. Peace, babe. That's from like a show I did a long time ago. All right, let's bring on John. Johnny, I'm going to ask you to unmute, brother. And now, coming on stage next is John Lozon. There he is. What's up, buddy? I can't hear you.
I can see anything, man.
Oh, there you are. No, yeah, there's no video. It's just you and me, or just audio.
Really?
Yeah, it's a call in. It's how you call in. It's not like a StreamYard.
I'm still in the dark, buddy. I can't find my lighter. Oh, I got it.
That's right. Did you find your lighter, man?
Going, Sam?
Good, brother. How have you been?
Yeah, good.
Good.
It's been different having you at night though, because I'm 2 hours in front of you.
Oh,
right
shit.
Now it's
midnight. It's midnight.
Yeah.
So
when I used to listen to you guys,
mm-hmm.
To you, Sam, it was for you it was 9 in the morning, and it was 11 for me.
Oh, okay.
And my shift of work is 11 to 11, kind of like I start at 11 in the morning.
Oh, I see.
So
wow.
As soon as you were starting your show,
mm-hmm.
I was starting welding.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the exact same time. So it was actually, to be honest, it was starting my day super well. But now, that being said, at 9 o'clock, I'm still there welding.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So at 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock, I go for a car ride and I smoke a cigar, and
mm-hmm.
then for my break, and then I just come back. So yeah, I leave here at like 10:15, 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I start at 11 and I come back and like Amy's in bed and or going to bed, and yeah, I do that. Like, man, here it's so like we made a decision, and I don't want to take too much time, so you tell me when to stop.
There's no one else in the waiting room. There's no one else in the waiting room, so take your time.
Most of you knows that we have that Kaylee's autistic, and
that's right.
So me and my wife, when we met in Alcoholics Anonymous 20 years ago,
mm-hmm.
and then we had no children, obviously, and then we got married, and then we had Zender, and Zender grew up, and then we had
I love that name. Love that name.
But yeah, but we were both working,
mm-hmm.
and then as Kaylee grew up, Amy could work less and less, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I do.
Because Kaylee became more of a, well, always been, but more work and more of a priority.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now she's becoming, like, right now I'm telling you guys that, but it's not for pity or self-pity or pity, but
we know, brother.
She attacked my wife tonight
mm-hmm.
while I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
So and she's stronger. She's getting stronger than my wife. So
I was just gonna say she's just gonna keep getting stronger.
Oh yeah, like right now she has my nerves, right? She has welder's nerves. So when she grab on my wife and then she starts slapping, you gotta get out of there. And then it's not the point. The point is that when she's like that, someone has to prepare the drugs while the other one is holding her, because we have strong tranquilizer for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, where I was going with that was that eventually she worked, reduce her shift more and more, work less and less,
mm-hmm.
To take care of Kaylee and all that imply, like the email with the school, and then the school calling here for me to go pick her up there because she smashed a Chromebook, and then that kind of stuff. And then so basically like 2 months ago, like she actually resigned from a 20 years old job.
Wow.
And they all understood over there.
Of course.
they all know Kaylee. They
Yeah.
knew her before she was born, right? And
That's
stuff
right.
like that. But
That's right.
so Amy actually had to give her resignation and stuff like that, and just to take care full time of Kaylee.
Yeah.
And not only just to take care of her, because when she's in school, like Amy is just mentally and physically drained. Like the only thing that keep us going is God. Like it's Jesus, it's God, because we like so where I was going with that is now because Amy is here all the time, then I have to pick it up.
Yeah.
I would like to say I have to pick it up, and yeah, so I can have as many hours as I want here. We're busy like crazy. I send you a lot of pictures.
Oh, I look at, I see everyone, brother. Yeah.
So I can go over there and build stuff whenever I want, and then they just pay me. So yeah, I do lots of hours, but when I'm over there, I'm not over here, to help Amy with stuff. And but if I'm not over there, then I'm not over here. And what I was going to say at the very beginning is stuff is getting expensive, man.
Yeah.
Like around there. So with one wage only, like, man, it's like so like I say often, like in the chat or wherever, I've been welding for 30 years. So I start welding at 19 and I'm 49. I'm going to be 50 next month.
Really?
So I've been welding.
You look so young, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been fitter welder for fitter welder. I start at 19 and I'm 49. I'm going to be 50 next month. In less than a month, actually. And but I still have to go and do it. Like I eat protein shake, man, and I just crank the Red Bull, the cigar, and Monsters, Rockstar, everything that I can put my hands on.
Yeah.
Just keep on welding. Because we had a little business, tattoo business here at home. But you know what, dude? I suck so much at business that every time we had the tattoo book for the weekend, like I told you, I was a scratcher, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every time I was booking a tattoo, first I was underquoting it, and then my wife at the grocery store, because she was the hostess, used to buy a bunch of food, man, for the people that was gonna come here, like cucumber and
shit.
cheese and chips and cucumber and then plater and then pop and Rockstar Monster and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then oh man, the profit was gone. The tattoo was not even made.
No. Well, listen, brother. Listen. I mean, we never got to do our tattoo show, but we're still gonna do that. I haven't been to the shop not one time since in over like a month. I haven't done a tattoo almost. But this is what I wanted to say in the tattoo world. I'm done with tattooing. Like I'll tattoo friends and family, but what I wanted to say is that all my customers, when they come, they always bring me sushi or chicken strip baskets. They bring the food. You don't bring the food. They feed you.
Oh man, us it was like, it was crazy. The tattoo wasn't even started, man. We were doing the grocery in the afternoon, and my wife was like, "Oh man, okay, we're gonna need cucumber, and I'm gonna make a dip, and I'm gonna make."
She's too sweet, man. She's too sweet.
Yeah, Amy. And then she would spend hours, like not hours, but she would put Kaylee to bed. That's why we tattooed that night in the weekend, and then she would prepare a platter of this and that, put pops and bottle of water and stuff like that. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, Sam. But by the tattoo wasn't made, I wasn't paid, and the profit was gone.
Yeah.
The rest is what is the consumable that I was using, like my needle, my inks, my glue, and all that, the stencil.
Yeah.
And then what I had in my pocket, like that was like we had we were on. Man, I was paying for tattooing, dude. So I had to go weld even more. I was paying people to tattoo on them, man. So eventually, I just tattooed on me and Amy because it was free. It would cost nothing to ourselves. So
Yeah. Here's the deal.
fudge, man. Now we're packed with tattoos, but see, I think about you often, and I'm thinking, because I have a bad back because of welding for 30 years, right?
Yeah.
And my feet too because of a concrete floor for 30 years.
Oh man.
In hard boots.
That's bad.
So my feet and my back hurt. So I think about you often, and I'm thinking, you know how weird it is? It weirds because if Casper was spending a week in my shop doing what I'm doing, he wouldn't want to stop.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to stop, man. He would be like, man, give me the blueprints, give me that, give me the plasma cutter. Man, there's sparks everywhere. I love it. I'm building stuff and I'm taking pictures.
It's amazing.
And they let me do. And then me on my side, I'm like, oh man, fudge welding, man. I want to go do tattoos. And
that's right.
Doing that, not paying people to do tattoos, but
dude,
actually making money on them.
Listen, like I'm remodeling now these houses and stuff, and we're just like doing all these jobs, and I have a tool belt and my saws, and I'm in it to win it, and I make the same amount in a week what I can make in a half a day tattooing.
I know,
but I'd rather be doing this because I can't stand can't stand the business end of tattooing anymore. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't. And it sucks, bro.
Yeah.
But
see,
it's what it is.
In my world, I'm in for 30 years in a massive welding bay by myself from 11 in the morning to 10 at night.
Yeah.
With nobody. Okay. And then you have to deal with people. Man, if I had to deal with people, man, after 3 days, I would be in jail. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
I would be somewhere. I would snap.
Yeah.
I would need Amy to chain me somewhere. But but by myself in the welding bay.
Yeah. Oh, no,
but
go ahead.
So it would be new for me. Like it's like that. So when people would come in here, like I'm not used to talk to people. I don't like to talk to people, and I don't have a very nice personality, I should say. Like I don't want to say it's mask and mirror, but I'm not just used to it.
Yeah.
30 years. Hey, I just want to finish by saying that. Okay. 30, I think about you again often because we're brother in Christ. I know that. I feel
1,000,000%.
But 30 years between 4 brick walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. My old job now. I can wake up later, but you're still between 4 concrete wall block with a roof on top, and you can't get out because if you get out, you can't pay bills.
Right.
Now, this, after 30 years, I got PTSD of it, man. It's like I have been in jail for 30 years.
Yeah.
And when you say, yeah, but you had to get out at night. Yeah, I had to get out and go to bed so I can do it another day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, I'm 50 years old, man, and I live still all day long, man. For almost, sometimes I do like 11, 10, 13, and I go close to 14 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I come back, and then it's a protein shake and stuff like that. And then when I wake up, I drive, and I'm still surrounded by concrete, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after 30 years of that, there's not much difference than I haven't been in jail for 30 years. I just didn't stab anyone.
That's
not
right.
Anyone.
No, I believe it.
I'm the shot caller, though.
You are, bro.
I can tell you that. I just called some shot today, anyways.
You probably did.
Yeah.
You're the shot swallower.
Oh yeah. I still would like to know what it is to do tattoo and get paid for, though.
Man, anyways. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hey, I just promised. I thought I was gonna be on Zoom, so I don't have my shirt on. And I don't have my shirt on, and then I told the girl to super chat you when they seeing me with no shirt. So you're gonna have to send them a picture, buddy.
With no shirt on. Look, oh, you don't want to see my tattoos. They're ugly.
Yeah.
My tattoos are really racial. Yeah. You know, it's the old Sam, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got a bit of the old John too still here, smoking a cigar, having a rock star. It's 12 at night, man. It's 12:20, and I'm having a rock star, and I'm about to crack a monster, man.
Well,
with a massive cigar.
Yeah.
And tomorrow at 11 o'clock, man, I'm gonna. That's why every time, like Danette and all the other one were popping up online at 11 in the morning for me.
Yeah.
It was like I was turning on all my machine and my grinder, preparing all that, and I'm like, all right. And you guys were starting the show, and then one morning I kept having ads, and I'm like, okay, that's it. Next ad, I throw my grinder right across the shop. And someone is like, no, don't throw your grinder. You're going to need it. I said, that's okay. I got 5 others.
Yeah.
Keep bringing the ads.
That's right, brother. I was going to ask you, just real quick before you go. And I am going to, the show is going to be at 7. So it'll be 9 o'clock your time. That's good.
That's fine.
Sometimes it might be a little earlier, you know what I mean? It just depends what time I get off. If I get off, early at work, I'll do it at 6.
No, but as long as I know there's also a perk about where I work and what I do.
Obviously, you get to watch.
I can get in and get out whenever I want.
Oh wow!
I can put as many hours as I want in. So if I say, okay, well, I'm taking off, well, it has a lot to do with Katie too. So when I got tired, that wasn't what I wanted. I said, you know what? I need to get in when I want, and I need to get out when I want. So that has to be okay with you guys. So at beginning, they weren't too sure, but now that they know me and stuff, like I've been there for a while now.
Yeah.
So I can take. So if I book 5 hour off, there's no problem me getting it back somewhere. So just as long as. And all my tattoo stuff is already, man. Like, like someone could just walk in here and like in an hour I would be tattooing, but that would cost me money. So I'm trying not to. Well, I was not bad though at the end. I was not bad. I have an artistic, like when you're MIG welding, when you're a welder, your eyes, your head-eyes coordination with your hand, it's almost the same thing. It's just that the tattoo machine is smaller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a gun's a gun. A MIG gun is a gun, and a machine gun, tattoo machine gun is a gun. It's like, so when so I've been doing that for 30 years. So when I was starting tattooing, and it's no different. The only thing I can do is computer, because it's not really hand-eye coordination kind of. So, and I suck at it, and I don't want to learn it. So I left that to my boy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's
then guitar. Cool. I play guitar.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Okay.
I have a video of you playing guitar.
I got to say that, and then I'll leave. This time, I promise. You know what?
Okay.
I like to do
What's that?
Because someone was talking about your subscriber. You subscribe to people, and then you don't go see who you subscribe to or their contents.
Yeah.
You know what I do, dude?
Huh?
You want to know what I do?
What?
I call it. I came up with that. Nobody taught me that. I call it, and me and my son, we call it piggy it back. So I put the music on YouTube on my channel. Then I put it in my clipboard, and then I go on everybody's show on their replay, and then I paste my video there.
Yeah.
So everybody that goes see their replay, they're like, John knows all written in blue. Oh, I'll click on it. Bang, there's a view right there.
But yeah, okay. But listen, John, listen.
Yeah.
Every time I click on one of your links from a chat, it gives me an error.
Yeah, that you're the only one that it does that.
Wow, I wonder why.
Yeah, because all the other one in the chat, I bet you, like if you ask Danette or and all the other one, they go in the replay, they just press on it and it's written in blue and they can they watch my video.
Be careful.
I go on Goot Juice and I go on Susie and I just go on the one I know though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to be careful though. And I love that you do that. And that's good. Be careful though that YouTube will think that your channel's is spamming. You know what I mean? And that's against the terms of service.
Do you know how many copyright strike I have, buddy? Try to imagine, man. You know what? I have some copyright strike black. I have some yellow one in a little triangle.
Yeah.
And the last one I've been getting are a red circle banned in all the countries.
Yeah, it's because they think you're spam, dude.
No,
Yes.
it's because it's because I take other people's song. You know, like make
and cover it. You cover it.
Yeah, and I cover them. And then they put me so my channel, if you go see on it and you start from the top to beginning, you'll not gonna be able to count how many copyright strike I got, man. If I get monetized, they would shut me off right there and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll start under John Lozone too, no problem.
That's right. Just like Knife Order, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that was good speaking to you, buddy.
Good talking to you too, brother. I missed you, man. I miss you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, God's blessing to all your family.
Thank you. We need it, man. Yeah.
You too, buddy. You take care.
Thank you. You too, brother.
Shape,
okay, you too. Thank you.
Physically and spiritually, buddy.
Thank you. I love you so much, John. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Well, guys, there's no one in the waiting room. And that's okay. That's okay. We've been on for what, 2 hours and 7 minutes. I'm going to go to the chat for a little bit. I wanted to thank Caddy, Connie, and Loudmouth Linda for they've been a member for 2 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And thank you for the gifted memberships. I so appreciate that. I just super duper appreciate that. If it wasn't for the support that everyone gives to the channel, I truly wouldn't be able to be here. I mean, I probably would still be here, but like on this video, I wouldn't be able to have like call-ins, and I would have the little duck up in the corner. I wouldn't be able to make shorts, in the auto shorts. There's just all that support helps. When you subscribe, it helps. When you, like the video, that helps. Please, there's 37 people here now. Please hit like and subscribe. Let me see how many likes. I got 45 likes. I got more likes than there are people. I get it though, people come in and out. So thank you guys so much for liking the video. That really helps. That's support. There's many ways to support the channel, and all of them are appreciated by me and the rest of the chatters, because we all, I need this place to come. Look, the other night in this chat, you guys watched in real time, my wife and I, Lightweight save our marriage. I'm not kidding. So I don't know, man. Pretty nuts, right? It's pretty nuts. We had an amazing conversation afterwards, and like I said, we actually slept together in the same bed that night, and we have been. I mean, it's not like we were like purposefully not sleeping in the same bed. I get kicked out by Hazley all the time, but I don't know. It was awesome. The show tonight was awesome. I love talking to everybody. I was going to tell Joey that I used to date a girl named Joelle that we called Joey, and her last name had your same last name, Joe Mama. And I just was mind-boggling when I first seen it. I was like, whoa, could it be her? I know she lives in Texas. And I know that my friend Patrick Weidemuller, I know he has seen her in the past 5 years. I'm talking like this is like a girlfriend from 1991. Yeah, 1991. So, anyways, yeah, it was crazy seeing that name, and pretty nuts. Lynn, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Have an amazing evening. I'm not signing off quite yet, but thank you, Lynn, for coming out tonight. I know it's getting late for a lot of you. Shit, it's getting late for me. It's 10:26. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks, Misha, for saving me on the mute and the unmute. Thanks, Jen, for helping me get this thing started. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And everyone else, Shell, V McWilliams is here. Hey, V. So good to see you. Just to everybody, my amazing mods. Who's left here right now? I'm just kind of checking to see. Anyways, I better go, guys. I think this nighttime thing is going to be cool. I really do. It's helped me, it's helped me want to do this in a format that I think was wanted originally, I guess, without Sam-splaining it to death. This was like what I wanted originally, but in the morning, maybe a quick little news story, and then just talk about everything. Of course, it's going to be, recovery first, and I love talking about recovery. I love talking about everything. I am going to be on a pretty big podcast soon. Remember, I told you it was the one, and I had to like kind of clear up all that Nazi stuff that what's her name put out, and that was cleared up because I put up the receipts for the things that she was saying. Remember, I already talked about all that. But anyways, yeah, it's a go. So as soon as I have the date, I will announce it. I'm super excited about it. It's a big channel, and what's crazy, it's a prison channel, but I wouldn't want to be attached to all that drama, and it's hard getting away from it. But I feel like we're pretty detached from it now, and I love it. I love it. And if it gets brought up in conversation, it gets brought up in conversation. Who cares? You know what I mean? But we're definitely not, promoting it or doing anything. Anyways, I'm Sam-splaining. I don't want to do that. Good night, guys. I love you so much. I'm not saying that to anyone individually. I'm just saying that to our community in a whole. I love being here, and I love spending time with you. Go out there, try to make someone feel as good as you guys make me feel. And I promise you, they will appreciate it. Have a good night.
Oh, wow. Well, this has been a journey. This has been a journey for us, like a journey through from legal troubles to mental health issues, to my own struggles, to your struggles, you sharing your struggles with me. I appreciate you, and thank you for that. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. My people from recovery to legal trials, hope and unity is what we're speaking about. It's a long way to the promised land. All my people understand that this land is our land. One nation under God, and ain't a thing changed. This ain't that, and ain't this, not the same thing. I'm about to bust a move, this a new groove, kinda like a mission, not the Blues Brothers. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random random nighttime shows. I can feel it, it's a new day. We've got a long way to go. Don't lose faith, don't let the mind games change you. What you see on TV is not always true. You could be anything you want to. I don't know about you, but I am not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. No. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows or the random nighttime shows.